Okay, maybe this time I'll get it right. I've tried to record this a couple of times already and some things kept going wrong. So today I wanted to record how to do, it's sort of a tutorial, it's how to do a marketplace listing. For this I'm going to be using gachas. The process is a little bit similar if you're listing your own items. There's just a few different things that you'd click. I'm going to show both how to do it here and in world. Um, in world it's fairly easy, and I'm going to be using some gachas. Okay, I have 3 right now. Alright, I tried to do 2 earlier, but it got messed up along the way, so yeah. Like I was saying in that video, it usually goes into unassociated first, and then when you when you right click, it'll say like create listings over here in the unassociated. That's what you want to click, and then it'll come over here to unlisted. Basically that just means it's in your system, but it's not up yet. And then when you do the edit one, why? It's never asked me for that before. What the hell? It usually just goes right to it. Come on, edit. Oh, you piece of crap. It hasn't done this to me in forever. Okay. Okay. Alright, there we go. Usually it just goes right to the page. You do want to make sure you have a store ahead of time. I'm sorry, but I can't show you how to do that. When you go into Marketplace, you click some stuff and it should allow you to make your own store. Okay, for this, you want to do activate. You want to active it. This set doesn't have any nudity or anything, so if your item's fitted mesh, like a body mesh, like Maitreya or something that's built for, which the set I'm putting up here actually is, then you want to put 100% mesh, fitted mesh. When I was talking to a friend the other day, for some reason her deal wouldn't let her select that. It should let you select it. Try logging in and out again if it's not letting you. I've never actually had that problem, so I don't know. For this set, I remember it's transfer only. You basically want to put what permissions are allowed with this, and for most gachas, it's only transfer. Unpacking, mesh avatars. Okay. Because otherwise, you want to put, if it's not just like a gacha, some gachas come ready to wear. I put up a dress a little while ago that didn't require unpacking. For that, you'd just put none. It's like whatever. Okay, mesh avatars, because it is a body mesh. Okay, for this, and sometimes it'll not list the item title and it'll want you to fill that in. Just copy and paste whatever's up here and then, put it there. Okay, blueberry gacha item, wings, these were the Indian ones. You do it, spell it right. Okay. Silver. Okay. let's see if I still have this still. Copy pasted. Paste. Yes. I like putting this on my gotchas now, since, people don't always seem to realize that you're not the maker of it. So, yep. I'm just reselling a gotcha, people. Okay, silver, wings, ready, gotcha. Iconic doll is the name of it, so you want to put that in there. For, the description, you just want to put a brief description of what the hell the item is, what it has, all that junk. Then for keywords, you want to put in, the various things that people might try to type into search in order to find the item. So, putting in the name that the designer tried to call it for a gotcha is very key for doing that. If you're listing your own kind of item, like I do, I sometimes put the color, whether it's a women's outfit, shit like that. Just, the kind of things that if you were looking for something like your item, you would put in what you would probably search into search in order to be able to find it. Just think about it, put that in. For category, for clothing items, I usually go under apparel, and then I'll go to like women's or men's or whatever kind of item it is. You can go further into it, into whether it's, underwear or what, but this one though isn't really well, it kind of is. I'll put it under apparel, put it under women's. I remember this was about 50 a play. Let's go with 45. I haven't looked at the listings on this. It could be higher, but when it's times like this, when the event's already over, so people aren't looking for it as much because it's not one of the going events at the moment. People are going to search it less, things like that. But right now, I'm not so concerned about a lot of things. I just want to get it out of my inventory and, get something back for, having gotten it. So, I just, I don't really care for getting the full price at the moment. I think it was only like 50 a play, maybe 75 or something. So, just to let it get sold and things, I'm just like, okay, put it out there, whatever. And, okay. You want to go to upload item, or not item, but image. And usually, when you either buy the items, there's either, if you're going to keep something from the item, then a lot of times there'll be what do they call it, a gacha key, which is, a texture or a photo or whatever of, how that gacha looks, what items are in it and things like that, and you want to put that up as your photo. A lot of times you're able to download that, so you can put it in there from this deal, because you can only add a picture of it, not from your Second Life stuff, but from your actual computer. So you have to download it briefly. You can delete it later, and if you can't find it, if one doesn't come with the item, I would suggest either looking on, the Pocket Maker's Facebook or Flickr or something, seeing if the photo's there. If anything, just search the item on Marketplace, and this is where, coming and seeing what the other prices are also comes into good use. Is if you don't have a picture of yourself, 10 to 1 somebody else does, and you can just, let me show you right here, like, iconic doll. Somebody else is going to have it. Yep, you just click one of them, click the deal, go to save image, puts it on your computer, then you can just take that shit and use it. There's your photo. There's your photo of the item. Make sure it's not one that's already circled unless, it's circled for the same thing yours is. And there you go. Comes in handy. Okay, now the next section is associated items. You can fill that out if you want. Even a lot of big name designers don't fill it out for their own shit. You just want to, it's for if you want to list other items like that or ones that are similar to. I usually list the other gachas that I still have in my store just to try to get them the hell out. As I have things that are like, they've been in there a long time, and somebody might see that and go like, oh, I like that. I could go for that. And there you go. Shoulder. Okay, the High Society skull lamp. Police hat from Zenith. Berserker long boots and rose. Oh yeah, there's... Yeah. Okay, so you can only list 8 other items there. There's no demo for this, so ignore that shit. Listing enhancements, this is the shit that appears on, the front of Marketplace and things like that, or at the end of it. And usually you have to pay more in order. It's ad space, essentially. So you gotta pay for that shit. Feature item at checkout, feature it at the zero cart. If you don't want to pay extra, if you don't want to pay to have it advertised, just ignore that shit. That's what I usually do. Revenue distribution, you usually just will ignore that one too most of the time, because that one is adding another person to where the profits get split, basically. And you only do that if somebody else helped you make the particular item. In the case of gachas, you don't want to do that shit, because you're just reselling, what you bought. So ignore that shit. And there you go. Update. It'll be in there now. It'll be checked off. I usually like to check that, but let me see. It should have went over there. Why? Okay. That shouldn't still be listed here. What the hell? It didn't save it. Oh, well, somebody bought something. Okay, active. All this. All that. Update. Oh! It's over there because somebody... Eh? Okay, some of your gachas will end up back in the unlisted deal. If somebody buys it, as soon as it goes up. Or if somebody buys the item later, it'll get listed under here. So somebody might have bought it as soon as it went up because of how cheap it was. Let me check that. You can check through here. Oh, okay. Somebody, yeah, you can see on hand 0 45. So somebody already bought the Akame dress. Okay. Okay. High society hasn't been put up yet. Hmm. I have no idea what two of those are. Let's try to get rid of that. Oh, you would do that to me. And it's not mine to do it. What the hell? Yes. Alright, well, sufficient to say that Marketplace is screwing up a little bit today. Yeah, you don't even have the deal. So, whatever thing. Okay, Marketplace is messing up a little bit today. Um, okay, so we already showed how to go through it from in here. So, let me check how much time I got on that. Okay. What you want to do, if you're doing it from here, is you go into Merchant Home. Let me look at this really quick. Okay, yeah. Okay, then you go into Manage Listings. From here, you gotta find the item. And that's when it's like, okay, this is gonna be fun. Um, if it doesn't always list the way it should. Okay. I can do the skull lamp since I can actually find it. So then you right click it, go into edit, activate. There's no problem with it. It's mesh, but it's not like it's fitted mesh or anything. So I think it's transfer. I don't remember if you have to unpack it. I don't think so. Oh. Yeah, I'm not back yet, hon, so, wait. Um, it's not clothing. Okay, this one's an item, from a gacha. It's like a lamp, so. Okay, lamp. Spell it right. Skull. Okay, okay, I can't remember how to spell. Okay, Modor. Gotcha. Society. Spell things right, dang it. Society. Halloween. Lamp. Skull lamp. And, that's just putting in, basic description. Paste. Oh, did not make. So, there you go. Okay, lamp. Why can I not spell lamp today? Okay, skull lamp. High society. Halloween. Gotcha. Okay, skull. There you go. Choose a category. They want you to choose a category regardless, so this is just pretty much the same process as what we went through before. I put under home and garden somewhere. Okay, 45 again. Where is that? There it is. Stuff like video URL, you only will use these things if you have, like a prim count to it. I don't know the freaking prim count. I don't have anything like that. If you make a video for something, then you can put the video of it. But, for like gachas like these, don't bother. Animated GIFs and things, but, Okay, related items, once again. I don't really have any just items. So I'm just putting up my other gachas. It's like, please buy this shit. I don't want it sitting around in my inventory forever. Somebody please buy it. Okay, and there you go. Okay, those are there and they're active. Lilac ones, okay. High Society lamp. Let me check and see. Okay, I got some cute creepy socks. Okay, here's the other deal. Edit. This one, I think is a ring, so it's just, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, I started to fill this one out before. I don't know if this one was a mesh avatar one or not. You don't always have to fill that out. Okay, yeah, I started filling this one out. But I didn't have a picture for it. Yeah, I did. Oh, because I already sold it. That's why it's in that deal. Oh, okay. Well, fuck it. Okay, I thought it was in that deal because I hadn't sold it yet. Alright, I had listed it. Yeah. That happens every once in a while. I'll have to look at the item thing. Okay. So that's pretty much it. That's how you fill it out. But you do have to double check your stuff sometimes because it will, like that, it'll end up in this list again. And like these haven't disappeared off the list yet. Usually they disappear and they go into the regular stuff and you don't see them here anymore. That one, it didn't. But for some reason these didn't. That's usually just Okay, whatever. Um, let's see. Yeah, max one, max one. So when they get sold, a lot of times they'll end up back in this list, and then that's when, one, you might want to make sure that they actually got bought or that SL didn't like fuck up, because Marketplace does sometimes. So you want to check whether or not there's actually an item. Like the Akame dress doesn't have that anymore. So now you just want to delete it from here because it's been sold. And then these are still here. So they'll have one item on hand. When they're gone, they'll say 0. I don't know why those are still there. That's freaking weird. Okay. Huh. But yeah. So it's good to look through your stuff every once in a while, especially if you have a ton of gachas that you have on there. Like these are all my Zenith ones and things, and they all still say 11111, showing that there's still something there. Um, so that's pretty much it. Um, and then you just look through your stuff, all that, check things every once in a while, see what's sold, what hasn't, and there you go. So until I see you next time, bye bye.